Previously, I reviewed 3 of DreamWorks' more recent movies, and I had fun doing that. But now I want to talk about one of the more older ones. When that came across my mind, I thought of talking about Shrek 2. I mean, it's one of DreamWorks' most favored films and one of the best sequels ever made. Another film that came to my mind was the How to Train Your Dragon series. I've been a huge fan of the franchise for a while, and I thought about putting my mind on all 3 films and talking about them. And since I talked about the 4th one, I thought I might talk about the first 3 Kung Fu Panda films. But I'm really here to talk about Megamind. This had been my plan ever since my Kung Fu Panda 4 review released. And yeah, I will talk about the sequel soon. I mean, it's one of the most appreciated films out there, and I gotta be honest, when I was younger, I didn't really care for it. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't really think it was anything special. I gave it a rewatch months before this video because a second installment was coming, but it was better than I remembered. I get that it's often rivaled to Despicable Me, and how which one between the 2 is better, but for now let's talk about what an awesome movie Megamind is. To start out, Megamind's childhood wasn't exactly all that it was cracked up to be. He was sent out of his home planet due to it being destroyed. And so was his glorious rival, Metro Man. As it turns out that both their planets were being destroyed, Megamind landed in a prison while Metro Man landed in a luxury home. Yeah, they both landed on planet Earth. While he was in prison, Megamind pretty much learned the differences between good and bad. When they became a little older, they ran into each other in school and Megamind got into a lot of trouble. He was practically the runt of the litter. He was always picked last for everything. The black sheep of the bunch. But then something was realized. He wasn't really good at anything except being bad, so he decided to become the baddest boy of them all. Then as time grew on, he would win some, he would almost win others. And that's how everything came to be. Something that this movie has is a ton of amazing scenes. I gotta have my favorites. First up is the microwave of evil scene. In this scene, Megamind and Metro Man argue about a warranty, justice, a microwave of evil, and the use of the warranty. It's just really funny to laugh at seeing these 2 bicker from good to evil. This isn't really stalling for time, it's just an argument. Yeah, I think you get it, but it didn't last forever. I like the part where Hal tries to get Roxanne to come over to his house, talks about bouncy houses, castles, wedding photographer, stuff like that. He's got like the funniest attempts to win her over. Then that doesn't work and he gets mad about what he did. Not only that, but I also really like when he gets hit with Metro Man's powers. He comes up with one of the craziest excuses ever with 50 ninjas attacking. I loved when Megamind and Minion entered Hal's house. And then here's the funniest thing yet, Minion hits him with the forget me stick and Hal makes a really funny face. And when the powers activate, I like when Megamind becomes his space dad and starts training him. And I like when he tries to describe the word unfathomable. And when Megamind battles Titan for the first time, that part was literally insane, like he gave himself beef. And yeah, he wanted someone to fight with, so he got his wish, but Titan turned evil, and then the chemistry between the 2 got a little too hard for Megamind to even handle. And then Bro said the most iconic line ever.
There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Queen of England.
And the presentation scene was easily the best part yet. That tells you it's on. Lastly, Megamind punches Titan and he makes the funniest face of all time. Throughout most of the film, the relationship between Minion and Megamind is portrayed pretty well, but they're not as good as Mike and Sully, Thomas and Percy, McQueen and Mater, Bob and Larry, and lots of other dynamic duos you would see on TV. Well, most of them are better. Remember when Metro Man faked his death, leaving everyone to believe that Megamind actually killed him? Here's a little something I thought along the way. He's an alien from outer space, right? And he's a parody of Superman. That got me thinking, what's his real weakness? Because it sure as heck ain't copper. He faked his weakness thing, because if they made a parody of Superman, they should probably do a kryptonite parody. That would have made a little more sense. Then I kinda remember what happened while I was watching. Thinking about everything that Metro Man went through with Megamind, his health and energy could be his weakness. I mean, he later on shows that he doesn't want to be a hero anymore and that he wants a regular life. That was just kind of my observation, and now let's get to the final score and I'll tell you everything else. Overall, this is a wonderful animated film by DreamWorks Animation. The characters are amazing, the animation is wonderful, the score is spectacular, and the scenery is breathtaking. Easily better than Despicable Me and my favorite film of the year 2010. Now from 1 to 10, I gave this movie a mega 10 out of 10. For my Letterboxd DreamWorks ranking, Megamind is in 5th place behind Kung Fu Panda 4, but above the first How to Train Your Dragon. But coming soon, I will review Inside Out 2. You heard me. The first Pixar movie I'm going to review is the sequel to Inside Out, and I hope it'll be worth the wait. I'm so excited I finally get to review a Pixar movie. Yay me! Stay tuned for my Inside Out 2 review and many more others. I'm also going to review the other Megamind movie. Oh my god, this is one of the worst movies of all time. Why did I put myself through this? Megamind doesn't know how to do anything. And don't even get me started on that show. But that's it for now. See you guys really soon.